I'm with the creator of Page by Page, Leanne Gulledge. How are you doing today?
I'm doing excellent.
And can you tell people at home a little bit about Page by Page?
Page by Page is a young adult graphic novel, even though I wrote it for grown-ups. Because I really created for any person who is creative and trying to get to know themselves through a creative medium, whether in a sketchbook or writing or music, and about the lessons that you learn on paper that spill over into your real life.
How did you first get into making comics?
I first read a comic book when I moved to New York, so about 6 years ago. And I've been creating I've been creating a huge body of work, but more in the illustration category. But I was hitting my head against the wall trying to find a place for it. And then, someone gave me a graphic novel, and I said, oh my gosh, this is exactly what I've been looking for. But I never grew up reading comics, because I assumed it was all manga and superheroes, which, manga and superheroes is fine, but I guess there are more people coming to comics like me who have different influences visually. So it's, I don't know, it's sort of it's an explosion of new talent, and I feel lucky to be one of the new people that can kind of take advantage of these new opportunities for, new authors to get their stuff out there.
And how did you find your creative style?
Oh, goodness. I wasn't sure what my creative style was at first, and I decided that it was a good thing because I looked at people like David Mack, who is his own style. Like no one else works like him. Or you have someone, like Jack Kirby. Like his style is just his own. I don't know. In my head, I guess my background was more fine art.
The book you said is semi-autobiographical. How much do you take from your real life and incorporate it in the book?
Well, I know I can't help but have my work influenced by my real life, so I sort of embrace it. Hence, my character's redhead, just like I am, and she's from Virginia, just like I am. But I didn't go through the same things step by step. But I took things that really resonated for me, and I don't know, stitched only the things together that really, told like the core story of like living a creative life and finding your voice as an artist.
What do you think other artists can learn from it when reading the book?
Well, I think the hardest thing as a young artist or any creative is it's very vulnerable to put your work out there. Even at this convention, to have people sharing all their work and people drawing live on the spot, it can be very scary, and you need a lot of like positive reinforcement. All it takes is one person to say something isn't good, and then you never want to create anything ever again. So that was kind of my goal with this book, was to be like a pep talk that yes, it's hard, but these are they're obstacles like dealing with online criticism or issues like that they're usual, they suck, but you're not alone. That these are things that make you stronger as a creative person.
Are there any things that you're working on currently?
Yes, I'm working on a second book. It's called Will and Wit, and it comes out in May next year. And I'm working on it here at the table.
Sneak peek!
Like, ooh! But it's a lot of fun, because the first book I was really flying by the seat of my pants, and I didn't know any of the rules, therefore I didn't know what I was breaking, and so the second book is more comic-y than the first one, which is really fun for me. And having a lot of experimenting with layouts. So the layouts on each page are totally different. So, it's very fun.
Well, thank you so very much for talking with us today. I hope a lot of people come by your table.
Thank you.